One sat along at the back of the lecture hall, leather jacket slung over on one chair, earbuds in, no music playing. Her fingers were ink stained from sketching over an anatomy textbook. Her eyes kept shifting towards the window, the storm upcoming, the black clouds taking over, announcing some upcoming madness. And her husband was late. After he told her to go ahead to the class first, he never returned. She tossed the pencil away and threw her head back against the chair. She wanted to ask him to choose whether she shall dye her hair cherry red or purple highlights, but if only he decided to return to her. Nobody knew they were married, not even their parents. They loved each other and decided to sign the papers. The class ended and students rushed out of the prison like they couldn't breathe anymore. Vine stood up as well. Their husband of hers was so done today. Jungkook. He wasn't just a bad boy as the college named him to be. No, Jungkook didn't follow rules, he replaced them. And when she smiled, really smiled, you could smell smoke. His face had kissed more jaws than girls ever had. Everybody knew him. No one touched him. But when they didn't know was he was a beast tamed by only one. Didn't know she had memorized every scar on Jungkook's spine like a love poem. One stepped out, a crowd gathered like wolves at the blood trail. It was raining lightly. More students kept rushing, adding to the crowd. A fight had broken out. One looked at her wristwatch. It had been 45 minutes she last saw her husband. If he wasn't around, then she knew where he was. He stepped through the crowd and found exactly what she believed was happening. Jungkook in the middle of the crowd and a man on the crowd with a broken tooth and a bleeding head. One wore the leather jacket which she was holding in her hand and removed her earbuds. One found his jacket tossed on the ground now dirty with mud, his tattoos on his arm so visible under rain water and red knuckle marks. Oh no, he's a transfer student apparently senior than Jungkook. A girl beside Vine whispered to her friend. He said he's going to humble Jungkook. Huh? Humble. He's going to humble Dad. Vine's focus shifted back to her husband. Nobody dared step in and stop the fight. No one even dared complain to the teacher and get confronted by Jungkook later. Jungkook was a monster in motion, efficient, graceful, cruel. His opponent charged at him with a broken bottle in a growl, and Jungkook sidestepped like it was a breath of wind and drove his knee into the guy's gut. It wasn't a regular attack. It was powerful enough to have the crowd flinched. As his ribs cracked loud, ugly, the boy dropped. But Jungkook didn't stop. Until, John, a girl's voice sliced through the noise, steady, calm, yet threatening. He froze, he turned, his eyes falling directly on her, the rainwater trickling down his hair and face. When the crowd saw a girl walk through the crowd like a reaper in black jeans and combat boots, unshaken, irritated, entirely in control, they gasped. Was it another person going to be humbled real quick? The boys twished to help her, or pull her back, but no one did. When she reached him, she grabbed his collar and pulled him down and slammed her lips against his. Not sweetly, not gently, but like a threat, like she owned him, like she was entirely reminding the devil who dragged him out of the hell in the first place, like she didn't care if the world was watching, because he already belonged to her. Gasps echoed around them. The moment was recorded immediately by multiple phones. Jungkook's fist slowly uncurled, his shoulders slowly fell, and his blood eyes finally returned to their original color. When she pulled back, her eyes shifted towards the broken guy on the ground once, then back at Jungkook. Fine, I'm going to be real mad if you make me wait anymore. She turned and just like that left from there. The crowd parted like Red Sea scattering away, as if the mere presence of her snatched their souls out of their bodies. A woman, capable enough to tame a beast. That was sickening. Jungkook groaned and ran a hand through his hair. Was it a mistake? They waited for his reaction, but when he quietly obeyed the girl and ran after her, it terrified them to their bones. Do you know that girl? I know, do you think we ever accidentally made her mad? They were scared. Scared to death. Rumors spread before Wine could reach the cafeteria. She didn't have to get into the line, they all ran away like flies. Wine didn't care. She simply got her fair share of food and took a seat. Not even 2 minutes later, Jungkook sat beside her on the table. Jungkook, hey, come on. I was the one to start everything. Wine. So, you say you're going to come back in 5 minutes? Jungkook, I swear I was going to. He tried to touch her lunch. Wine, but you didn't. She slapped his hand away, shoving the bite in her mouth. It might be a simple move, but it had people gasping. Wine cringed at the overreaction. Jungkook, anyways, he smirked. I can kiss you anytime I want now. Fine, best of luck with that. Like I'll let you. Jungkook, fine. I'll watch that whatever murderous movie you wanted to watch together. Wine raised a brow out of suspicion. Jungkook threw his hands up in the air as a surrender. When Wine believed he wasn't lying, she moved the food towards him. Wine, how about you stop recording people without asking them first? Wine suddenly pointed at a girl far away from them. The whole cafe had turned silent. Within a blink of an eye, the girl was on her knees apologizing. Wine made a weird face. Now that was overreaction. She didn't like it at all. Jungkook stood up, took her hand, and walked out of here. Wine, hey, my food! Jungkook, let's watch that murderous movie now. Wine, it has a name! She complained, but a laugh escaped her lips when he started running as soon as they stepped out in the rain. Jungkook, yeah? Still murderous. Wine, it doesn't sound good coming out of your mouth. She teased while laughing, and a smile appeared on her lips as well. Jungkook, I love you. He said and pulled her against his chest. Jungkook, and I'm going to show you tonight while you watch blood spilling on the TV. He whispered in her ear, sending goosebumps down her body, and now she couldn't wait.